section 3.2, solving inequalities. I just put this in there as a little joke. So our goal is to solve multi-step inequalities, but I like this one just a darn minute. Yesterday you said that x equals 2, which I think sometimes we do get frustrated because you think you got a handle on something, and then we go and switch it or make it harder. But let's start. One-step inequalities. So using addition and subtraction to solve. This you treat just like it's an equation. So if this was 13 plus p equals 4, how would we solve it? We'd always want to get p by itself. So I circle p and anything with it. And then we subtract 13. So we get p is greater than, we're just going to keep that symbol the same. 4 minus 13, which is negative 9. And now to go and graph it, we have an open circle at negative 9, and it's anything greater than negative 9, so we'll point to the right. The next one, k minus 5, is less than 2. Again, we just leave the k right where it is, and then we move things away from it. So now we have k is less than 2 plus 5, which is 7. So open circle again on 7, and things that are less than 7 point to the left. You should do this one. Do this now. Put me on pause and do it, and then start it back up. But we will check to see if you have it done, so just do it right now. What are the solutions of negative 1 is greater than or equal to y plus 12? And then graph them. So since you did that last one, let's do this one together. I am going to, again, I want to keep y where it is, and I want to move everything away from it. And we should have y there, so I'm going to keep the sign the same. Negative 13. So if you have to graph it, here's the requirement. You're going to draw a number line. You're going to have a few numbers on it. So negative 13. This would be like negative 15. This might be negative 12. And our answer is, we can switch this around. Again, if the smaller the single point is pointing towards a y, it still has to be that way. So this can either read negative 13 is greater than or equal to y, or y is less than or equal to negative 13. So closed circle finally, and less than or equal to negative 13. That's what it should look like. All right, let's try a word problem. So if we have a computer with a hard drive that has a capacity of 120 gigabytes, and we've already used up 85 of them, you want to save some home videos to your hard drive. What's the possible size of the home video collection that we can save or store? So let's see, current hard drive space. We had, so how do we figure out the current hard drive space? It has 120 gigs. We've already used up 85. So the current hard drive space would be 120 minus 85, so 35 gigabytes. So 35 gigabytes plus however long our videos are is at most the capacity of the hard drive. Well, the capacity of the hard drive was 120. So if it says it's at most 120, it could be 120. But it also has to be, it can't be any bigger than 120. So it has to be less than 120. So here is our inequality, 35, which was the gigabytes that we had remaining, plus the size of the video, as I'm just letting v equal the size of the videos. It has to be less than or equal to 120. So again, to solve, we're going to leave v where it is, going to subtract 35. Sorry, current hard drive space used. I just skipped ahead and solved this. Ignore that. current hard drive space used, we've currently used 85, plus the size of the video is at most, I solved it, sorry, is at most has to be less than or equal to 120. So subtract 85 from both sides. Hope nobody wrote in pen. And we have V has to be less than or equal to that 120 minus 85, which is 35 gigabytes. See, even I can make silly mistakes. So it should be 35 gigabytes your videos can be at the most. You guys try this one. A club has a goal to sell at least 25 plants. For a fundraiser, club members sell 8 plants on Wednesday and 9 plants on Thursday. What are the possible numbers of plants the club can sell on Friday? So how many plants can they sell on Friday? Pause me and try that. So here I let P equal the plants on Friday that I need to sell, and I wrote an inequality. So 8 plants on Wednesday, 9 plants on Thursday, plus the number of plants I have to sell on Friday has to be at least, so the greater than or equal to 25. So when you solve it, you should have gotten, we should sell at least 8 plants on Friday. All right, that is it for this section.